What does the future look like? It's a perennial question, one that for cars feels more pertinent than ever. This, the Aicon, is what the future looks like according to Audi. You'll know that cars are becoming battery-powered, or electrifying, as the industry likes to call it. You might have also used a shared mobility service like Zipcar. And you'll probably also have heard a lot of fuss being made about driverless, or autonomous cars. Put those three things together and you've got a massive change for the car industry. So at the Frankfurt Auto Show we saw a number of concept cars that look at what this future means and envisage how the car might change. The Audi concept is arguably the most interesting, so here's what you can expect. Audi Aicon, exterior designed for autonomy. At over 5 meters long, the Aicon is actually the same size as today's Audi A8L, which was also launched at Frankfurt this week. The 26-inch wheels are pure concept car, though, but the front and rear lights, which Audi calls swarm lighting, are something the company has been developing for a while and wants to get into production. We saw it as long ago as 2013, at CES, the Consumer Electronics Show as it then stood for. So the front and rear ends of the Aicon being completely dominated by lighting could become a reality, especially as cars that drives themselves will need to do more than just light the way and indicate. They'll need to communicate with pedestrians too. Audi's lights, which is like a digital display board, can configure to pull faces and convey different messages. The closed wheels are designed so that the car is more aerodynamic. Because it's electric, and the car can drive itself, the need for massive brake discs is reduced, so Audi has mounted these further inboard and reckons they won't get as hot, so the wheel doesn't need to be open to allow air to cool the brakes. Despite all those nips and tucks away from convention, the Aicon still looks quite car-like. No, it's not the prettiest Audi ever, but it's not a box on wheels either. Indeed, the overall exterior design reminds us in some ways of the Mercedes F015 concept, which also previewed an autonomous, electric future. Audi Aicon, a glimpse at the UI of the future. Still, it's inside where you really need to be, because there is no steering wheel and no pedals, rather like the Smart Vision EQ42 that we recently wrote about. That's because Audi is imagining the Aicon as a car you'll never need to drive yourself, which has allowed the German maker to fit a pair of lounge chairs up front, while the passenger side is designed to shuttle back and recline into a position that's far more horizontal than you'd ever expect to be in a car, if not quite a full BA Club World 180-degree lie-flat seat, as per an international flight. Once reclined we felt a bit like we were at the dentist, which we're sure isn't what Audi intended. The seat